Hey Copa fam, it's Igal. I'm in Buenos Aires, Argentina. It's Super Clásico today. Boca Juniors against River Plate in what is one of the biggest derbies in the whole world. And I'm gonna be inside La Bombonera to capture it for you. Everybody knows Copa 90 loves a derby. Well, it doesn't get any better than this, because apart from this game, there will be 6 other huge Clásicos. It all means this could be the ultimate derby weekend. These two are the most successful clubs in Argentine football, as well as the biggest, with around 70% of all football fans in the country either a Boca or a River fan. The two clubs both have origins in La Boca, the working-class dockland area of the city, with River being founded in 1901 and Boca in 1905, with the first official Superclásico in 1913. River moved to the affluent district of Núñez in the north of the city in 1925. But the rivalry was already established and would grow to be known as the Superclásico. Also in Buenos Aires is the Clásico de Avellaneda between Racing and Independiente, which is widely considered to be the second most important rivalry in Argentine football. Both teams are two of the country's traditional Big Five clubs, along with Boca, River and San Lorenzo. A fierce rivalry exists between the two clubs, whose stadiums are just 200 meters apart. The first encounter between the two took place in 1907, with Independiente winning, and historically, this clash has been dominated by them. The last of the Big Five is San Lorenzo, and their traditional rival is HURACAN. With both clubs located in the southern neighborhoods of Buenos Aires, this is a district derby in its purest form. The game is also the most unbalanced Clásico in Argentina, with San Lorenzo being considered a large club, while HURACAN have spent some time in the second division. In recent years, this match has acquired the status of the most dangerous derby in Argentine football. Further south in the suburbs, you'll find the fourth of Buenos Aires derbies in the Clásico del Sur, between LANUS and BANFIELD. The clash dates back to 1920. Although it's a fairly recent Clásico, with the rivalry taking shape in the early 90s. Banfield lead the head-to-head and also hold the biggest victory with a 5-0 win over LANUS, who were the reigning champions at the time. Outside of Buenos Aires, in the city of La Plata, is the Clásico Platense, between GIMNASIA and ESTUDIANTES. The first official derby took place in 1916, with ESTUDIANTES holding a narrow advantage in almost 170 games played between the two. The derby is fiercely contested, despite Estudiantes being one of the most successful teams in Argentine football. The sixth derby of this weekend is the Clásico Santafesino, which sees the biggest two clubs of Santa Fe, Unión and Colón clash. The derby hadn't occurred in official competition for many years, due to Unión's absence from Primera División. However, it was finally played again on September 12, 2015, after the league changed its structure to include a total of 30 teams, with Unión being one of the 10 teams promoted. The derby is delicately poised, with Unión holding a one-game advantage in a game that dates back to 1913. The final derby is Clásico Rosarino, between Newell's Old Boys and Rosario Central. This is the most important derby between clubs that aren't based in Buenos Aires. The first Rosario derby was played in 1905, and Newell's won 1-0. The team's nicknames relate from an incident where Rosario Central refused to play a game for a leprosy charity. Newell stepped in to play the game and earned the nickname Los Leprosos, the lepers, and Rosario were given the name Los Canallas, the scoundrels. The game has been played over 260 times and is the most played Clásico in Argentina. People say Argentinian fans are some of the most passionate in the whole world. And after what we've seen here, who are we to disagree? Like the video, subscribe to Copa 90. Catch you later, guys. Ciao.